Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Harlem Condo Sale Report. I'm broker Joe.Davila of Sotheby's International Realty. Today we're going to be looking at all of the condo two-bedrooms that have sold during the fourth quarter of 2020, covering the months of October, November, and December. And we're going to be looking specifically at the two-bedroom condos that have sold. So whether you're thinking of selling, possibly purchasing, or just wanting to have a better understanding of where the market is, you're going to want to stick around so you can learn more about the two-bedroom market here in Harlem and everything that has transpired during the fourth quarter of 2020. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it and let's take a look. Okay, so here we are. Well, now once again, we're going to be looking at the Harlem Condo Sale Report, fourth quarter of 2020, covering the months of October, November, and December. And we're going to be looking at only the two bedrooms that have sold. Now I should be more specific that we're going to be looking at West Harlem, starting from 110th Street, working our way up to 145th Street, and everything that's west of 5th Avenue. Now, the first thing you'll notice here is that during the last quarter, we had 15 two-bedroom apartments that have sold. And I have them broken down by the columns: total rooms, bedrooms, bathrooms, square feet, the price, and then the price per square foot. And I have it listed from the highest priced all the way down to the lowest price. The lowest price being $520,000 and the highest priced being $1,500,000. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. We have 380 Lenox Avenue, apartment 7A, coming in with a total of 5 rooms, 2 beds, 2 baths, at 1,700 square foot, selling at $1.5 million, coming in at $882 a square foot. So that is the highest priced two-bedroom to sell, and they win the prize for being the most expensive. Second on that list is 312 West 119th Street, a total of 3 rooms. Well, this is going to be wrong. That's impossible. So every once in a while, agents will actually mislabel the number of rooms. This is a perfect example of that. However, if we look at the floor plan, let's see what they come up with. Actually, it is 3 rooms. It's a living room, bedroom. So it's a small apartment. 3 rooms, 2 beds, 2 baths, 1,100 square feet, $1,250,000, coming in at $1,136 per square foot. Third on the list is 361 Manhattan Avenue, apartment B, a 5-room, 2-bedroom, 1.5 baths, 1,435 square feet, coming in at $1.250, so $1,250,000, and coming in at $871 per square foot. Fourth on the list is 30 West 126th Street, selling at $1,200,000. This was a total of 6 rooms, 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, a total of 1,469 square feet, and selling at $816 per square foot. Next on the list, we have 247 West 115th Street, apartment 6B. This is a 4-room, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,000 square foot, selling for $1,140,000 and coming in at $1,140 a square foot. Next on the list is 312 West 121st Street, apartment number 2, a 4-room, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,057 square feet, selling for $1,020,000, coming in at $964 per square foot. Next on the list is 266 West 115th Street, apartment 3B, a 4-room, 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,214 square feet, selling at $999,000 and coming in at $822 per square foot. Then we have 313 West 118th Street, apartment 3D, another 4-room, 2-bed, 2-bath, coming in at 955 square feet, selling at $995,000, and that brings you a total of $1,041 per square foot. And here's new construction at 52 Convent Avenue, a 4-room, 2-bed, 2-bath, 946 square feet, selling at $925,000 and coming in at $977 per square foot. Next on the list is 2611 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, apartment 1A, a 4-bed, 2-bath, a 4-room, 2-bed, 1.5-bath apartment, coming in at $1,050 per square foot, selling at $890,000 and coming in at $847 per square foot. Then we have 159 West 118th Street, Townhouse B, or perhaps apartment B, a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 4-room, 2-bedroom, 1.5-bath apartment, 1,220 square feet, selling at $885,000 and coming in at $725 per square foot. Then we have 247 West 115th Street, Unit 2B, a 4-room, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, small apartment, 782 square feet, selling at $876 per square foot and coming in at 1,120 square feet. Next on the list is 2551 Frederick Douglass Boulevard, apartment C. This is a 5-room, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath apartment. Let's start over. 5 rooms, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 1,178 square feet, selling for $800,000 and coming in at $679 per square foot. Now, mind you, that happens to be the lowest price per square foot, so I got to imagine whoever purchased this should feel really good about the price per square foot that they paid. That's a phenomenally low price per square foot. Now, we have 3 West 122nd Street, a 4-room, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. They did not quote the square feet, so I can't quote you what the price per square foot is, but it came in at $720,000 was the price that it sold at. And that's going to happen every once in a while. Occasionally an apartment is not going to post their square footage, and so therefore we're not able to determine their price per square foot. But with a little bit of digger deeping, and we can probably figure it out. But for the purpose of today's video, we're just going to go through it, and if you want more information on that particular one, you just reach out to me and I can do a little more homework. The last on the list is 161 West 133rd Street, apartment 2B, a 4-room, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, $887 square feet, selling for $520,000 and coming in at $586 per square foot. So that is really, really low. That's a good value, although it is a small apartment in that it's 887 square feet. That's a fantastic price. So good for that buyer who got that deal. Now, what we want to look at real quickly is there's generally a correlation between the location of where the home is and the value and where you can expect to pay. there's no real secret that the more south you are, the more valuable the apartments tend to be. And we're going to take a look at that here in a moment. And we'll look at the map. You can see here in Harlem, 15 apartments have sold, as we had previously discussed. But when we click in here and get in a little bit closer, it starts to show you where they actually sold. So south of 119th Street, we had 7 sales. And if you start to look at where these sales are, so here, the most southern apartment, 266 West 115th Street, that was a 2-bedroom that sold for $999. And you click here, you have another one on 115th Street, sold for $876, and in the same building, another 2-bedroom that sold for $1.140. Let's just go out for one. Okay, here we go. We're going to go right here, and that sold on Manhattan Avenue. And Manhattan Avenue is an absolutely beautiful street, and that's a 2-bed, 1.5 bath for $1.2. And we go to the next one, and here we go. It's a townhouse in apartment B, $885. And so we just go a little bit further north, still south of 125th Street. So I guess there must be 2 apartments that sold in this building, or actually right around the corner from one another. 312 West 119th Street for $1.250, 313 West 118, apartment 3D for $995. And so you get a sense here that as you go north, they tend to be lower priced. Now that's not going to be the case for every single apartment. Here's another one south of 125th Street at 312 West 121st. That sold for $1,020,000. Let's go further north and see what we come up with. Okay, here we go. We got 2 more here. We got 161 West 133rd Street. That's for $520,000. And look at this, 380 Lenox Avenue. I know the building, it's a fantastic building, just slightly north of 125th Street. And that's the high price. So generally the high price is south of 125th Street, but this time around you have this one at 380 Lennox. 380 Lennox is essentially at right here. It's going to be between 129th and 130th. We just looked at this one. This is the one at 133rd Street for $520. And let's see if there's anything else. Let's go further north. Okay, we got here further north, 2551 Frederick Douglass Boulevard for $800, and that's at 137th, 138th. And then here we have 2611 Frederick Douglass for $890,000, 2-bed, 1.5 bath. It's pretty safe to say that you took this apartment and put it south of 125th Street. It's going to cost the buyer a little bit more money. But there you have it, folks. Now, this may not answer every single question in terms of the value for your particular apartment, but what I can tell you is this is a good starting point. There are a number of other questions that you're going to want to have answered before you decide on a listing price for your home. What you generally want to look at is what's currently on the market as well. Because if you're going to enter the market, you're going to want to know, well, what else is on the market that's just like your home that would be competing with you. And let's assume for the moment that you had a price in mind, and that price that you have in mind is substantially more than what everybody else is asking, and their homes are very similar and easily can be traded off of your home. The buyer can take that home and be just as happy with that home as they would with you. Then you have to reconsider whether this is the right time. Vice versa, if you were thinking that you had a certain value and then you look at what's going on in the market and what's currently for sale, and you see that a lot of those homes that are similar to yours are asking more money, well, you might be undervaluing your home. So before you decide where you're going to list your price, you're going to want to do some homework And this is where I would come in. You just contact me, we can have a discussion, we go over not just the historical prices of what is sold that is comparable to your home, and what's recently sold. You don't want to go too far back, but what's recently sold as well as what is currently on the market. And when you're looking at both what's sold and what's on the market, you want to know, for example, how many price changes there were for those apartments, how long they were on the market, what challenges they might have faced, and so forth and so on. And with that inside information that I can get to you, we can develop a good marketing strategy and a great pricing strategy to get you sold at a level that would cause a lot of buyers to want to purchase and possibly even compete against one another, thus driving up the price. And that's always the goal. So if you're thinking about selling, you have any questions about the market, you're just curious, you want to track the equity growth of your apartment, give me a call or send me an email. We can always have a discussion and I can get more details. Once again, I'm broker Joe.Davila. I work at Sotheby's International Realty, been in the business for 24 years, and I live here in Harlem. I do business throughout the city, but I do a lot of business here in Harlem, and I'm certainly happy to help you and be honored to sit down and talk with you and go over your real estate needs. So I'm going to sign off, but thank you very much for tagging along. And I'll keep you updated as we get from month to month, going over the other apartments that come on the market that are just like yours. You can count on having these reports on a monthly basis so that you can keep track of the market. So thank you very much for listening. And till next time, so long.